So, good evening, children, and welcome to another amazing episode of Inspiring Young Minds. And all of us know Inspiring Young Minds is all about you, and it's so much of fun to play with all of you. And what are we going to talk today, right? So, we're going to talk about playing with clay. So, but before that, today is two very important things, okay? Today, all of us know it's October 2nd, right? And October 2nd is the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi ji and also Lal Bahadur Shastri, okay? So, I don't know if many of you know the slogan, they say Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, okay? So, which means, India is actually an agricultural country, so we have to respect the farmers, and that is what they were saying. Like, you should appreciate the youth and appreciate the farmers. Okay. So that is the slogan of Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. And Gandhiji, there are lots of songs, and I'm sure all of you remember Gandhiji means Sabarmati Ashram. And the person who used to wear just a spectacles, very simple person, a person who lived for non-violence and truth, correct? So we all should follow those nice principles, and definitely we need to, live in a life of, gratitude and thankfulness, because both of them were freedom fighters, right? And because of them only today we are able to be free in world, right? So we need to really pay our respect to Mahatma Gandhi ji and of course Lal Bahadur Shastri. Okay. And today we are going to get into our series, and our series is going to be with clay. So let's get started. I'm going to share my presentation. Okay. So I hope all of you can see the board, and today we are on session 18, and the topic for today is going to be fun with clay. Okay. And as always, it's such a pleasure to see all of you and meet all of you cuties. And when you look at this picture, I'm sure you're looking at the colors, you're looking at, the clay, and look at the way they have tools to play with the clay, right? And as I told you, today is Gandhi Jayanti and also Lal Bahadur Shastri's birth anniversary. And it is with reverence we pray and thank them for being the freedom fighters of India, right? And going back to our topic, modeling clay is a very excellent choice, especially when you're older children. You can, do a lot of sculpting, and you can use them to keep yourself very creatively busy. Okay, so you can see in this picture, they have done a complete kitchen set, a small baby kitchen set they have done, and they have decorated it. So you can use your imagination and make anything with modeling clay. And why did we choose this topic? Because, modeling clay is an excellent sensory tool which will enhance a child's sense of touch. So when you touch the clay, you will have a nice feel. Then once you create the beautiful things you do with your fingers, the very look at it, you will feel very proud of yourself, right? And the smell of it, the coordination of your hands, your fingers, and it will improve your motor skills, and dexterity means movement of your fingers, and much more. So this is very important for all of you children, because sometimes, nowadays what happens is you're not using pen and paper much, right? When we were all children, we used to write a lot with pen and paper. Now it's all become like, everything has become touch phone, iPad and phone, and everything is changed, right? So we need to develop our motor skills, our dexterity with our fingers. So here you can see a picture. There is a rotating wheel, and this wheel, you can manipulate it. You can make it go slow. You can make it go fast. It can be manual, or it can be, motorized one. So they have this wheel, and over the wheel, they'll put the clay. Now, when you are doing clay or clay pottery, you will see that this pottery, you know, when they do it, they will use their raw hands. They will not wear gloves and all. And they will make beautiful creations. So here you are seeing in this picture that they are making a kind of a cup, right? So as they do that, they will keep blending it, and then they'll take a thin thread and cut this away, and then they will leave it for baking so that it becomes nice and hard, right? And here you can see when they smoothen it up, so they're using a sponge. They made a vase, and now they are going to you know, use a sponge to polish it, and then you can bake it. And here is some fun. When children do some fun things, you can do it with clay like this also. So it's very beautiful when you look at it, right? When you play with this, it is so amazing. And many a times when you actually go to people's house, they will use this clay and use it to many things. Like, you know, you can decorate your house with that. You have toys made out of it. You have god and goddesses made out of it. And then, you know, whenever there is a festival or a function, they don't buy dolls from outside. They buy the clay, and then they would make you know, things out of it, like gods, or they would make fruits out of it, and keep, like, you know, they use it to as much as imagination as possible. And many a times when you use it very professionally, when you can go and buy such a clay, you know, the plates and the whole dinner set they have, and it is very earthen. Earthen means it has its own biodegradable. You remember we had a session on being very kind to the environment. We talk about recycling things, and we spoke about art from waste. So like that, when you actually break this clay, the you know, the land absorbs it very normally, very comfortably, because there are no much chemicals added to this. So, you know, it is very biodegradable. So whenever you go, even in traveling, you know, when you go in train and all, especially North India, you will see they will call this as matka, you know, small jars they'll give you, and in that they'll give you milk or coffee, tea, then they'll give you curd. You know, they make use of this only because it's biodegradable, and that is very important, right? But harder clays, like what we are going to use today for the you know, for the activity, when you look at this, you will see that anybody who's 5 years and older can use this kind of a clay, because if they are very small, they might put it in their mouth and it can cause some choking. Choking means in the neck you will not be able to breathe. So, you know, small children, they'll keep putting things in their mouth, right? So less than 5 years, we don't do this clay activity, we don't do with them. And you should also see that this clay is a non-toxic and non-irritant to the child. So whenever you use these kind of clay, it should not cause any allergy on your hands, and it should not be toxic at all, and should be safe for children. And most of the times there'll be age recommendation written on that, you know, the clay box. When you buy, it will be written that. And also you should be very careful that, you know, no hard chemicals are added onto this clay sets. And these clays can be of two types. One is the polymer clay, and one is the air dry clay. And whenever you're thinking about playing with clay, it is always better to be from 5 years and above. Some clays are suitable even for 3 years and up. Okay. And it is always a benefit when you start playing with clay, because you can create so many things, beautiful things you can create. You can create emojis, expressions, like how you can see here in this drawing, and the way they have, you know, this picture, you can see how they have made eyes, and then how they have made tongue and all that. So it looks very beautiful when you can leave your imagination wild, right? And when you have this kind of a clay modeling, it's also a way to boost your concentration and have any artistic skills also. So it's very important when you work out on your clay. And what all other benefits does this clay painting or clay modeling does? So it encourages your sensory development because, you're touching, you're smelling, you're seeing, and some clays, has a kind of a sound also. And it develops a coordination and motor skills. It's very therapeutic. See, when you are angry and when you start doing this, by the time you complete this, you'll feel very happy. So it's very therapeutic and it extends your attention span. So it's very important that all of us use this kind of clays, especially if you're feeling very irritated or you feel like, you're restless. You should just take this and play with it. And this will help you concentrate better. So when you do this and when you concentrate better, when you go back and study, it will become very easy for you. And it also helps you build imagination. Like, each of these pictures which I'm showing, I'm just trying to tell you how many things you can make with clay. You can create a story with the clay, right? And it also boosts self-esteem. Why? Because when people see your creation and they applaud you, they like it, they say, hey, you've done a good job. Now you're feeling very happy, right? And that is why it improves your self-esteem. And clay is one medium that promotes creativity. So you can play with it, you can shape it. Again, you can make it into a normal thing and then again redo it. So, you can multiple times, you can keep using it. And this promotes self-confidence in children and it encourages self-expression. However you're feeling inside, it is one way of expressing yourself. And it also develops problem-solving skills. So whenever there is some issue, if you're thinking, you will have a very good problem-solving skills when you start using this. So here you can see a small child and you can see her with a lot of clay in hand. So what all do you learn when you give a clay to a small child? So when you look at it, of course, you learn colors, right? You can see here, it's a yellow color, it's a blue color, pink, then you have violet, you have white, you have brown. So, when you learn colors, this is an easy way of learning colors. And then you learn shapes because they would give you some molds in which you can put this clay and you have a roller there. And once you roll it, it will become easy for you to create that shape and put that mold. And it also helps you do a lot of creative imagination and create whatever you want. And when you complete it, it looks beautiful, right? I'm waiting to see what you've all done today. And this is the molds I was talking to you about. So you have some tools to use. You have the roller for the modeling clay, and then you have these kind of molds. So you can see there is a star, there is a strawberry, there's a butterfly, there's a flower, there is a kitty, there's a Christmas tree, there's a yak. So, you can really plan and use this and then make, different types of whatever you want to make. Some people also use this kind of pre-etched designs, and when you put your clay over this, when you remove it, the clay will have this kind of an imprint or in that, especially in the top. If you can see, it's like a mask, right? So when you put the clay, and you can see the negative and the positive. So once you put the clay and then take it out, you can see the face. So many a times they will use these kind of mold and they will recreate, especially see whenever you're making a jewelry design or something like that, every size has to be the same, right? So sometimes they use these kind of molds to recreate things. And as I told you, you get these clays in beautiful containers. You can use them, reuse them. So once you finish your playing with the clay, you can actually dismantle all of them. All the colors of the same type, you can put it in one box, and then you can reuse and redo something else the next day. It's very, very useful. And these are the tools you have. In the top, you can see it's like a syringe. So you will place your clay inside the syringe, and as you press, you will see that shape coming out. You also have certain tools. You have different types of rollers, you have cutters, you have etching ones, you have carvers. So you have a lot of things with which, you can create. See, just now Ganesh Chaturthi or Vinayak Chaturthi went. Many a times people buy the clay and make, the Vinayaka idol. They don't want to buy what is already made. So this next time you can make things like that. You can use it to your imagination, and then you can really be very creative and do it. Correct? And at Inspiring Young Minds, of course, we have a WhatsApp group, and we always try to help our children and engage our children productively, and we help them bring out the best creative talent they have, and that's very important. And I told you we are in session 18, so for to watch all the other sessions, you can like, share, subscribe, comment, and press on the bell icon. And our YouTube channel is called Team Red Rockstars Dr. Vidya's Smile Dental Clinic. And today we're going to have an activity, and that activity is to make a clay model and share your experience, how you felt when you do it. So here you can see two beautiful, cute butterflies there, and to look at it itself, it looks so cute, right? And once you make it, you can also make a story and then share what you thought when you made that butterfly, or anything what you made. So here you can see two butterflies, and there is love between the two butterflies, and things like that. So you can really think and do. And this is a very important information, my dear children, because we have Children's Day coming up in November. Now we are already in October. So start making your videos and start keeping it, and submit it by the end of this month. Okay, October 30th, you submit all your entries. Whatever you're doing, you can make a maximum 1 minute video. Okay, so less than 1 minute is also good. And just make the video and send it to us, and I have shared my email ID with all of you. And so once you share it with us, I will make it into a complete program, and that day we will be on November 13th, we will be showcasing all your creative talent, and we will invite a lot of your grandparents and all your aunts and uncles. Everybody can come and be a part of that session. And on 20th of November, we will have a small award ceremony, and all of us will encourage each other. And I want all you children to bring more friends, so that more of them can really benefit from all these sessions, right? And we also have a toy drive. As all of you know, you can take your toys and old books and share it with the children. You can go to some old age home, or you can go to some kids home, orphanages, and give them these things, and spend a day with them, and tell me what your experience was. Okay, and we have Savita auntie also, who's a part of our Inspiring Young Minds team. And Savita auntie is in Germany, and I am your Vidya auntie, and I am in Chennai. And with that, we come to the end of today's session. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see all of you. Oh, lovely. I can see all of you now. So first we're going to call Naren, right? So I'm going to pin Naren right now. And yes, Naren, you can unmute yourself, and then you can share what you have done.
Okay, ma'am. I made a school bus with clay, ma'am.
Wow, it's a 3-dimensional school bus. Wow, I can see the headlights also. The wheels, very, very nice. Very good. How did you feel when you made that, Naren?
Ma'am, I feel interesting, ma'am, with this clay section.
Very nice, very nice. I wanted to ask you, why did you choose school bus?
Ma'am, for many years, for 2 years, I am not going to school, ma'am.
I know, we are missing school,
for
right?
short memory, ma'am.
I know it is memory of our school bus. And generally, when we used to get up in the morning and wait for the school bus, we'll be thinking, oh, it's, getting late and all. But once we sit in the school bus, we are so happy. And what we want is like, we want to talk to our friends, whatever happened. And generally, that is the time to have fun in the bus, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Vedani is saying yes, okay, yeah. And we are missing all that. Even I remember when I used to go to school, I remember my bus journeys. It used to be so much fun. So very nice, Naren. Excellent, very good. And I liked because you said you were missing school, right? And it's so important for all of us. I know I'm really thinking if I would have been in your place, it would have been so difficult. Very good, Vidya. Yes, Nivedani, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. I make a rose, ma'am.
Wow. Show me the petals and all. I can see all the petals also. Beautiful. Very nice. So tell me, how did you make the rose?
Ma'am, it is very easy for doing, ma'am. Only two colors, ma'am. We make a small balls and press it and make this like, ma'am. Take one stick and insert the flower, and in the stick we want to fill the green color and make the leaves and yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Now, did you keep a real rose and see and then do, or you did everything by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything by yourself? You were imagining the rose and then you did it. Wow. Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Excellent, Nivedani. I'm so proud of you. So what I want both of you to do is take pictures and send it to me. And all the others who have not done the activities, no problem. I just want you to do the activity and send it to us at least by tomorrow so that I can post it. And we will, be able to understand how much you are enjoying these sessions, right? So this is very important because I want you to do it and I want you to feel the way of doing it. It is not for Amma or Appa to do it for you. No. I want each of you to spend time and do, and the activities will help you, bring out the best creation of yourself. It's very important. Okay. So lovely. Very nice, Narayan and Nivedani. Lovely. So,
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, babies. Thank you. Okay. So, do we have anything else? Sukruta, Preetika? I got a message from Arohi. No issues, Arohi. You make it and send it, okay? Whenever you have time, you make it tomorrow and send it as a picture on our group, okay? All the children can finish making and put it on the group so that I can share it, okay? And Naren, I want you to take one picture straight and the other picture with the wheels also. If you keep it like this and take, I might not see the wheels. Similarly, Nivedani, one picture straight with the rose and the leaf. The other one, I want to see the petals also. Beautiful it is. Very nice. Each layer you put was very beautiful. So real it looks. It looks so beautiful and real.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, goodies. So, if there are any doubts, you all can ask me. Otherwise, the session is over today. Next week, we will not have a fun activity. We will learn a lot of things. There are a lot of things to teach you all. So, next week will be a learning activity. And then we will do one fun activity. Like that, we will keep interchanging. Okay? So that you will have rest also one week and the other week you can do also. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Arohi, I could hear your voice. Can I see you? Can I see you? Yes, I can see you now. Hi.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, baby. So lovely. Now, if Sukrita and Preetika also put on their videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice picture of all of us. Okay? Can we put thumbs up like this? Sukrita, can you come up? Sukrita. Okay. So all of you like this. I'm going to take a picture. Smile, girls and boys. Very nice. Very good. I took. So lovely, lovely. Had a great session with all of you today. And take care. Be good children. And as I told you, we will always speak the truth and we will not fight with others. We will follow ahimsa. And that's what our father of our nation taught us, right? So we will definitely follow those instructions, okay? And take care and waiting to meet you all next Saturday, same time, okay? 5:30. Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you,
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Love you.
I am Nivedana. I am going to make rose with clay. Make a small balls and press like this. Then roll like this. With that end, start to roll. Don't press for long, then the flower was broken. Now we going to finish the flower. Then keep aside. We are going to make now a leaf. Draw a leaf shape and cut it. And draw a pattern. Then keep aside. Now we are going to do a stick and fill with the green clay. Press very well. Then the stem is strong. Press very well and extend it. Then we cover the end of the part. Now do like this for equal. Now fix a leaf. This is for Vidya ma'am. This is for Savita ma'am. Thank you. Bye bye.
I'm Naren. I am going to make school bus with clay because I miss my school very much. It's on number 2. Now the school bus is ready. Thank you. First, I am going to school by this bus. Bye bye.